You know, one of the most common questions people ask themselves is, how do I find my path? But there's a problem. Most people are looking for it in the wrong place. They look around, compare, analyze, and try to figure out, how did others do it? And in that moment, something very important happens. You stop searching for your path and start searching for a path you can copy. And it seems logical, because if someone else succeeded, then maybe you just need to do the same. But here's what matters. Someone else's path only works for the person who lived it, because behind it is not just action, but state, thinking, decisions, life context. And when you take only the external part, you take the form, without the substance. That's why it doesn't work. Or it works, but feels heavy, forced, full of tension, with a constant feeling that something is off. And let's be honest, you've felt this. You see someone, get inspired, think, that's it, I'll do the same. You start copying. But inside, there's no lightness, no feeling of this is mine, only effort, doubt. And after some time, you either quit or continue, but through pressure. And it's not because you're incapable, it's because it's not your path. And here's the key. You cannot find your path through copying. You can only feel it. And this is where it gets challenging, because it's not about logic, it's about connection with yourself. So let's make this very practical. First, pay attention to what pulls you, naturally. Not what you should do, not what seems smart, but what genuinely attracts you. It might seem small, an interest, a topic, an idea, but you often dismiss it because it doesn't look serious enough. But that's exactly where your path begins. Second, notice where things feel heavy, not because they're difficult, but because of inner resistance. There's a difference. Something can be hard, but exciting, and something can be hard, and you're forcing yourself. The second one is usually not yours, but people stay there because it's right, and lose years because of that. Third, start trying things, but not to find your path immediately. Instead, to feel. This is important. Focus not on results, but on your internal state during the process. For example, you try something new. Instead of asking, am I good at this? Ask yourself, do I feel alive here or drained? Do I want to come back or escape? This gives you more truth than any strategy. Fourth, stop waiting for full clarity in advance. Your path doesn't reveal itself all at once. It unfolds while you move, step by step. The biggest mistake is trying to figure everything out first, and only then act. It doesn't work like that. Clarity comes from movement, not from overthinking. And now the most important part. When you start moving on your path, at first it feels uncertain. There are no guarantees, no clear structure, no step-by-step plan. But something else appears, a feeling that you're in the right place, even if there are no results yet, even if you're just starting. And this feeling is impossible to confuse, because there's no inner conflict. There is movement. And the further you go, the stronger this feeling becomes, and the less you need to look at others. Because you're no longer searching, you're already moving. And if right now, you feel a bit more clarity inside, that means you're already turning back toward yourself. And that's what matters most, because this is where your real path begins. If this resonates with you, make sure to subscribe, because this is where you start understanding yourself on a deeper level. And hit like, so this video can reach people who are still trying to live someone else's life, because there is another way. And remember, anything is possible.